record.
Alright, we're starting.
Starting. Okay. Mine's at 5 seconds. 6, 7, 8.
Yep,
9,
we got it.
10.
10.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, there we go.
Are we ready to do this? Okay, so I think we'll just jump right in and then just see where it goes, I guess. Anyways, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the NimCast. I am here joined by one of the co-hosts, Lord Pasta.
Hey, what's up?
And I am Nim. And you may be wondering why it's been so long since we've done one of these. It's been quite a while, actually. And that is because, really it's because I don't even know.
Yeah,
I guess
we haven't been very well organized with this. This is kind of like an off-the-cuff thing.
This is why I never had an upload schedule for the NimCast. Because I knew this would happen, and I was like, no, we're not going to have a schedule.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it's been a while. You may also notice that we're having face cam in this, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, you may notice it, you know.
You may, unless you're blind, you know, or just happen to not be looking. But yeah, that's cool because, yeah, we decided we would want to do that instead of having just the thumbnail in the background, because that's what I've done with other ones. That's kind of boring. So now you get to see our beautiful faces.
Yep.
Right. And you may notice my face cam is actually better quality than it has been in some of my videos in the past. But that's because I got a new computer and have a better setup now, so everything's better. Everything on my channel is better now, I think.
All my stuff's just still the same. It's the same old stacks
same old
can in the background, all that stuff. So.
Oh yeah. But anyways, since it's been so long, I thought we would just start by just, I guess, catching up a little bit on what's been going on. So, what's been going on with you, Lord Pasta?
Well, other than the fact that I just hit 400 subscribers,
Congratulations.
Yeah, not that much, really. You did hear the new Alien movie is coming out, right?
Yeah, but I haven't seen any of the other Alien movies, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You gotta see those. They're good.
Isn't this one like, it's like a prequel to Alien, but a sequel to Prometheus, right?
I think
the
so.
Alien Covenant.
That's
the way I heard it. Because, yeah, I've never seen any of the movies, but, I know some of them. Because it's how many Alien movies are there? There's Alien...
Oh, I don't know about
Alien
all that. I just saw the first few and I thought, hey, these are pretty cool, so I want to see the new ones.
Yeah. But yeah, that's interesting. And it's got Michael Fassbender in it, so that's cool. I like him. Yeah. He's good.
Another thing that you might be interested in is, have you seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes, I did a review on that last week. Well, I saw it 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
I just recently saw it. It's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good sequel, I think. Because what I mentioned in my video is that that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is it's the Empire Strikes Back of Guardians of the Galaxy, you know. The idea is that the sequel takes a kind of smaller scale story, so that way it spends more time focusing on the characters instead than the first one did, and that's kind of what this does, and that's what, Empire Strikes Back did. That's why Empire Strikes Back is one of the reasons why it's one of the greatest movie sequels of all time or whatever, so that's good.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. That's an accurate summary.
I wouldn't say it is quite on par with that, but
yeah, it's not as
really
it's not on the level, but it's
right.
The same type. The same main idea, right?
Yes. Yes.
Focus on characters and that stuff.
Yes, and I liked that. And the good thing is it doesn't just do that. It also does continue some of the things that you like from the first one, which is always good. A sequel should also retain somewhat retain a little bit of what people liked from the first one, which, you know, it obviously has the whole thing with the soundtrack, you know, and now it's the Awesome Mix Volume 2 instead of the first, you know, what he had in the first one. And, you know, so they continue a lot of the same things and, you know, a lot of the same sense of humor. So it's really funny. That's always a good thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
I laughed like a lot during that, and I don't usually laugh at movies.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I also thought it was interesting what they did with the character of Yondu, because in the first one, I don't know, it was just weird. Like, I didn't even know he was going to be in the movie, and then he's just, like, suddenly one of the most important characters in the movie. And I'm like, okay.
Wait, forgive me for asking this, but, like, all the character names are really confusing. Like, who was Yondu? Is that, like...
He's the blue guy.
Oh, yeah, the blue guy. Okay.
I mean, there's probably a lot of blue guys. Actually, no, there's only one that's a
He's
guy.
the
There's a lot of
ship
blue
captain,
people.
isn't he? With, like, the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he was really important to the new one.
Yeah, surprisingly. Like, I didn't expect that. It was weird. And I also didn't know that, what's his name? Sylvester Stallone was gonna show up in the movie. That was weird.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, too. Yeah.
I was like watching it, and I was like, wait, is that Sylvester Stallone? I'm like, wait, what? How did I not know this? But yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, that was a good movie. So definitely thumbs up to that. So, have you seen any other movies since we last spoke?
Oh gosh, probably, but I don't exactly remember them. Those were the only ones that were like actual like big movies that I saw in a movie theater.
What about the Lego Batman movie?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That one's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really funny. Whoa.
What happened?
So something's weird going on with my recording. I don't know what.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Anyways, if it doesn't record well, then we'll just have a poorly recorded thing. Hopefully it records my voice at least. But anyways.
Yeah, at least they can hear me probably good when we edit it all together.
Yeah,
we'll
exactly.
salvage something. It's like we found some trash bin and we're just like taking all the parts together. You know, that's what this podcast is.
Essentially, yes. Yeah. Yes, that's basically what it is. No, but like it's showing this weird like thing in the corner, like a I don't know if it's gonna show up in the recording, but like it's a whatever you call it.
A loading sign?
Thing. No.
Huh.
It's like
Is it a warning symbol? Is it like?
It's like a whatever you call it. I don't know. But anyways, we're just gonna continue. I have a feeling that it's recording my audio at least well, so that's good. As long as the audio is recorded well, because I mean my face doesn't matter as much. As beautiful of a face as it is, it doesn't matter as much.
They'll just be replaced by mine. Wait, what?
No, it didn't. Oh no, it didn't stop. It stopped for a second and then it didn't. Oh, whatever.
Well, let's continue. Let's not get preoccupied.
Yeah, let's just forget about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I also saw Logan, which was a good movie. You should have seen that.
I should have. Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, this is gonna be really distracting, though. I might just like get my face off of it, my face cam off. Wait, I'll make it smaller, so you can't see it as much. There we go. But anyways, yeah, that was a good movie. I did a review on that. You should definitely see that movie, though. I don't know if you're a fan of like the X-Men much or anything, but
yeah, I watched some of the X-Men. I've seen some Wolverine stuff, but like I'm not like too into it like I am with like Star Wars and all the other stuff.
Yeah. Like I'm obviously more into Star Wars than I am with like X-Men, but that's weird. But I still do really like it. And plus, I think this is definitely the best Wolverine movie. Logan is good. a good movie overall. Even if you don't like X-Men, I feel like it's a good movie for even for people who aren't fans of X-Men and of Wolverine. So that's what I liked about it. Yeah, that was good. Anyways, I'm trying to think of what movies are going to be coming out soon that I might be wanting to see, though. I don't know. Because there's like... I don't know, I can't think of any right now, but... I think Wonder Woman's coming out next month.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
I'll probably see that. Yeah, I want to go see more movies, but, like, I just don't have the time or the money to just be going to see movies all the time, you know?
Yeah, maybe over the summer I'll see more. Yeah. But, like, not right now.
And I don't have friends to go see it with, so, no. I'm kidding. I have friends. Yeah, and, yeah, so that's cool. But anyways, oh yeah, so you talked a little bit about what you're doing with your channel now, didn't you? Or did you?
Well, I said that I had 400 subs, but that's pretty much about it.
So, what's going on with your channel now?
Well, just I'm starting this new series called 2B2T Theory, and it's getting pretty popular. It was just like an off-the-cuff thing. Like, I was just like, hey, what if I just like related this Minecraft server to, like, you know, I thought about it more, and apparently people really like it, so I'm gonna keep on doing that.
They're pretty good, I think. Yeah, I watched like 2 of them, I think. I mean, like, I've never been on the server, so it's like not as
I guess you can kind of get an idea for what the server is by watching them.
Exactly. So like if you've never been on the server and you want to get an idea of what it's like, what the server is like, and what it's all about and everything, I guess that would be a good series to watch for that too. If you want to get to know what it's all about, everything too. Yeah. So that's good.
I think my next episode that I'm going to make is gonna be just like a tips and tricks guide to like surviving on 2B2T. And like, it's just some, advice.
that could be good actually.
Yeah,
it's like a survival guide. Yeah,
definitely.
That'd be good. Cause like this is a server where you're allowed to just pretty much do anything, isn't it? Like,
yeah, true.
You can just kill anybody you want and stuff. Can't
you can do anything?
Yeah, basically. Okay, yeah. And it's been around for quite a while too.
Yeah, like 6 years, almost 7 at this point.
Without ever being like reset or anything.
Yeah, never reset. That's
pretty good.
It's not the oldest server though. A lot of people say it's the oldest server, but it's not.
It's not. I know. I've actually watched a YouTube video of somebody going on like the oldest server. I can't remember what it was. What the server was though.
It's Minecraft.online, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. I watched a video of it like a while ago.
Yeah, that's probably the YouTuber Mines. He made a video on it, and it got really popular. I think I might do a collab with Mines. He awesome. Watches my videos, so.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
That's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah. So anyways, I guess I can talk a little bit about what's going on with my channel right now.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely.
So, I did... Oh, recently... On beginning of this month, on May 3rd, I did a video which was a 1-year anniversary of my channel. So May 3rd, 2016 was the day that I first uploaded my first video. And so on May 3rd of this year, I did a 1-year anniversary special video. So that was good. Which was... I finished a Minecraft series that I had started but never finished because I stopped doing Minecraft. But I was like, I'll just do one episode that's like a finale of it, which was a Hardcore Survival Island series that was like the first series I ever did on my channel. So,
well, that's cool. I mean, my first year was pretty uneventful, so I'm pretty sure you have more subs than I did after 1 year.
Hey, I have 68, I believe, so...
It took me 2 years to get 50.
Wow, that's... Wow. Like, see, sometimes I feel like, wow, my channel's growing really slowly, but then, like, I look at some other people and I'm like, okay, I guess maybe not.
Yeah, it's all exponential, really. Once you hit 50,
Oh yeah.
100 is like a year, and then after you hit 100, 200 is like a few months, and then it just
Yeah.
like they say
Yeah.
that like in videos, they're like, oh yeah, you'll get more once you hit 100, and then once you hit 100, you're like, nah, it's not gonna happen, but it does. So that's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's different rates for like anything, and it fluctuates up and down. Like sometimes you'll get subs,
Oh yeah.
sometimes you'll lose them. But as long as you upload
Well,
constantly and you
yeah.
don't upload crap, which I don't think
That's
either of us are uploading complete crap. As long as you don't do
yeah.
that, you gain subs ultimately.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, and a good way to measure that whether you're uploading crap or not is by looking at what people comment. Because like, I don't think I've ever gotten a negative comment of somebody saying I hate your videos or anything. Like I've gotten plenty. Like most of my comments have been positive. Like, oh wow, I really like your videos.
Yeah, that's
and
just
stuff.
because you have like
That's
this
true because I'm
this
so small.
Yeah.
Right. Once you get to a certain size, you're gonna get the haters. But
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
I've
But still,
had
like,
people make complete like hate videos of me.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I have
yeah.
I have
I'm
3 distinct haters who always come to my channel, and they always dislike, and I always have 3 dislikes on each of my videos.
That's nice. That's great. um, yeah, I don't have that yet. So but I mean, like, there's not much to hate on my channel. That's the thing is like, cause most of my videos are very like, kind of. I don't know. There's just not very like. There's nothing controversial
It's
in
just
them.
content
It's
basically.
just
Yeah.
yeah. It's like you know I'm doing like movie reviews for instance. The only thing people can hate about that is if like I say that I hate a movie that they love or something.
Yeah,
Like that's the
sure.
only
Yeah.
controversial thing you could really pull from that. I guess from like
Hmm.
movie reviews and like. Well, and also another big series that I'm one of my biggest series is now is the Star Wars: The Clone Wars reviews, where I review every episode of the Star Wars: The Clone Wars show.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
like that show. It's pretty cool. I have
yeah,
like the first 3 seasons on like disc somewhere.
yeah. I don't have any of them. I'm watching them on Netflix. Like I've already seen the entire show like twice, maybe I think. But now I'm obviously going through it again, except each much more slowly. Like I'll watch one episode and then do a review on it, and then watch the next one. I'm still in season 1 though for my reviews. I think I did like my latest one was episode 17 of season 1. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's been fun.
I can't like know the episode like right off of like the number, like know it's about, but like, I've seen
Yeah,
all of them. So,
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, that's been fun. See that's also a good thing. Another thing I would say I would suggest to anyone who has a YouTube channel, if another thing that helps to upload consistently
oh, definitely, yeah.
is to always have like a series, a long lasting series that you can just go fall back on if you're like, I don't know what to upload next. You know what I mean? That's one reason why I started the Star Wars Clone Wars series, because I was like, it's going to be a long lasting series, obviously, if I do every single episode of the show. So if I like ever am like, I don't know what to upload next, I can just do one of those. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I would
to have.
agree with that, definitely. Yeah. That really
Yes.
helps.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, which is why actually the majority of my videos ever since I started that show have been from that. So that's good. And then I think once that show's done, once I'm done doing the reviews on that, I might even do other TV shows as well. Like possibly, I was thinking about doing like Batman the Animated Series, possibly. I'm not sure what else. But yeah, so that's a cool. I just thought it was a cool idea because it was like I was just watching the show once and I was like you could, I don't know. I was just kind of like I kind of thought every episode had something different to offer to the world of Star Wars, and I was like, you could really analyze this and kind of and stuff like that in an interesting way. And then like I have a rating system because some episodes are really good, some episodes kind of suck. So it's like I have a rating system 1 to 5 that I rate each episode. So that's fun.
Yeah, seems pretty cool. It's a good idea to have that series keep on going.
Yes. So that's the series I work on. Like I promote the most. Like now I'm starting to actually add like end cards in my videos.
I should probably do that myself.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not 100% sure how helpful they are, because like I know for a fact that I don't usually click on end cards, but other people might. But like I always put the playlist that has all the Star Wars: Clone Wars videos in the end cards now. I actually literally just started doing end cards though, like the other day, because well, it was kind of hard to do it on my computer because my old computer really sucked and I could barely do anything. Like I could barely get online just to upload a video.
Oh dang. Yeah.
So yeah. Also another thing, that any YouTuber should try, to help you out, is a program that you can integrate into YouTube called TubeBuddy. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
No, I don't think I've heard of that. What is that? What does that do?
It's basically like it helps with a lot of things. It helps you, do like better tags for your videos, tags that will actually help your videos rank better. And it kind of, I don't know, it has a lot of things to help. Like it has a thing on there that'll test when the best time for you to upload is.
Oh snap! I should look into that.
It's actually pretty good. I mean, I found out about it by watching, because this is one channel that I'm subscribed to, Roberto Blake or whatever. He has a lot of videos about helping people grow on YouTube, about explaining how like YouTube works and what the best ways to grow on YouTube are and stuff. He has a lot of videos on that. On like the technical side of it, about how like the algorithms work and everything in it. So, and then he always talks about how you should definitely, try TubeBuddy, because there's like you can pay for it, but there's like I'm using the free version, which is like doesn't have as much features, but it still has like, still pretty good.
Yeah, that definitely sounds really helpful. I might actually look into that. Is it called like? Yeah, it's called TubeBuddy, is it?
TubeBuddy, yes.
TubeBuddy. So just like two, like the number. Buddy?
No, tube.
Tube. Okay, tube. Yeah, I was missing.
Like as in YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube. Yeah. That makes more sense. There.
Yes. Basically, because it's your buddy who helps you out on YouTube, I guess is what it is.
Yeah, I've just been guessing with all my tags, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like whatever I mention in the video, just like, oh, I said PewDiePie once.
Because like what it'll do is TubeBuddy has this thing where you can type in a tag that you're planning on using for one of your videos, and it'll show you how good that tag is, basically by showing you how often people use the tag, how often other people use the tag, and then it'll also show you how often that specific tag is searched.
Oh, damn.
So like if it's searched a lot and very few people use the tag, then it's a good tag because you're more likely to get views from that.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
That's a good thing. That's quite helpful.
I'm definitely gonna look into that now.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna get roasted for being a YouTuber by the 2B2T community for using that. He's rigging the system, guys.
I mean, like as long as your tags aren't like misleading, you have a tag that's like has nothing to do with your video, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't think,
as long as the tags actually have something to do with your video, it's like, okay, it's fine,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that before, like made a misleading tag.
Well, yeah, I've never done misleading tag title or description or anything,
Yeah.
All my stuff, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, because recently I've been trying to work on just improving my overall channel to kind of improve the chances of getting the most, traffic to my channel as possible. There's a lot of different things that you can that goes into it, like yeah, but it's interesting. So anyone who is small YouTuber trying to find ways to grow and everything, I would suggest subscribing to Roberto Blake. He's actually pretty good for that, because he gets into a lot of the technical side of things, how YouTube works from the technical standpoint, and how you can use that to your advantage in, so that's
I missed his name out. Something popped up on my screen. What was his name?
Oh, it's Roberto Blake.
Okay, yeah. Roberto Blake.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there are other channels out there that do the same thing as him. I think he's my favorite out of the ones that I've found, that I've seen anyways. And then, yeah, so that's good. But yeah, because that's the thing, is a lot of people think the only thing you have to do to be good on YouTube is make good videos, and obviously that's important. And but like, you also got to focus a little bit on the technical side, and actually getting your videos found by people.
Yeah.
Because
Because ultimately it's the algorithm that decides whether you get successful or not. Because there are a lot of small YouTubers who produce a very good content, but their stuff just doesn't get promoted. Because YouTube can't
get noticed. Yeah.
YouTube can't show your video to every person. It only does that to certain people. And so understanding how the algorithm works will allow you to take advantage of that and show the most people.
And actually, despite common belief, subscriber count really has nothing to do with how you rank. It's just that the reason why a lot of hot channels that have a lot of subscribers do rank a lot is because they've been doing it for so long that they know how to do it. They're professionals at how to get it. So subscriber count actually doesn't really have much of anything to do with it.
Yeah, true.
A lot of it is titles, description, tags. There's also views plus, well, not just views. Well, okay, more would be view minutes, watch minutes, and stuff like that, and also how many minutes have been of people continuously watching your videos. So if you have somebody watch one of your videos and then go back and watch another one of your videos and then another one, and sit there and binge watch a bunch of your videos, that also helps.
Oh yeah, true. That must be the reason why Leafy got so big, because back in the day when you watched one of Leafy's videos, you could just click on the next one and you watched all of them.
Yeah.
But the problem is, once you've watched all of them, there's they're all the same after that.
That's true. Okay, Leafy, I got bored of Leafy very quickly, because it was the first couple I was like, oh, this is kind of funny, but then after a while I was every single one was exactly
it's
the
the
same.
same jokes, and he doesn't really have anything to add to the conversation after a while.
Yeah. At first it's just he just makes a few funny jokes and you're like, haha, that's funny, but then same jokes over and over again, and you're like, okay, that gets old. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but yeah, that's why, a good thing that any channel should do is have playlists. Playlists are good, because that keeps, if somebody watches a playlist, it helps you out more than if somebody just watches one individual video, because then they're watching one video after another, and
Yeah, true.
So
I try to keep everything in a playlist. Everything that has a category, I put it in a playlist.
Yeah, and then I even have a playlist where I put every single video I upload. I don't know why. I don't think that would help much, but I don't know. If somebody wants to go and watch a playlist of every single video I've ever uploaded, they can do that.
Well, I think, can't they automatically do that? Just by going to your uploads and then clicking play all? Here, wait, let me check that for a second.
Maybe, I don't know.
If you go to, I actually don't even know. And then you... Oh, I don't think that might not be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I started that playlist a while ago, and I was like, might as well. I'm not sure, but I think there's one or two videos that I accidentally didn't put in the playlist, so it might not be every single one, but whatever. It's not like anybody's gonna watch that playlist anyways. Yeah. Oh, another thing. I have decided I'm going to try to do, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure when, but I'm going to try to do my first ever live stream.
That's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, how many subs did you say you had? Like 68?
68.
Yeah. That's probably a good number. I started doing live streams when I hit about 100. Like 110, 120.
I think 100 is a pretty good time to start it. I mean, I just thought, I might as well do it. And plus, like, if somebody happens to end up on the live stream who isn't subscribed,
they're more likely to subscribe if it's a live
stream. They're more likely to subscribe because it's, live stream is more like of a personal kind of thing where it's like a personal conversation rather than a edited video,
And plus, I don't know if this is true anymore. I think they might have changed the algorithm, but like a while ago, people would do things where they'd have like day-long live streams, and the thing was YouTube would promote live streams more than it promotes videos. Based on like the amount of time that people watch it, because like you watch live streams longer usually, right? So the live stream gets promoted more, and if you do it for long enough, like it gets promoted to like more and more people. So
that does make sense, yeah.
I don't know if that's true anymore. They may have tweaked that.
Well, yeah. And another thing, what I'm also planning on doing is another thing that is apparently what YouTube will promote your channel more if you have daily not daily uploads, but daily activity on your channel. So it could be daily uploads is the most practical way to do that, but not everybody can do daily uploads. So basically, like on days that you don't upload, you gotta be, you want to get people to be on your channel commenting and stuff. You want to be promoting your videos on those days, or even do live streams on those days. So daily activity on your channel is
true.
Because like if you're not having daily activity, if like you go a day without anything happening on your channel at all, YouTube like sees that as like, oh, that's a dead channel or something like that.
All I say is an inactive. They're like, well, they stopped.
Yeah. And so they don't promote it as much. So they'll promote you more if you have daily activity on your channel, basically.
Yeah,
which is why I'm going to try to upload, 4 videos a week. I'm gonna try. I don't know how successful I'll be. And then like on days that I don't upload, I'll do like live streams. I will, share the videos on social media. I'll comment on the videos, try to get people to comment on the videos on those days. I don't know. Make a playlist.
Yeah. That's why I do. Whenever I record on like 2B2T, I'll do mass recordings. So I'll get like an hour's worth of footage. And then what I do is I edit it down and then cut it up into 10-minute segments. And then each day I upload one 10-minute segment.
See,
so it's daily uploads.
Yeah, it's hard to do that with what I do on my channel, though.
Yeah, I would.
Back when I was a Minecraft YouTuber, I could have done that. I actually did do that with one video, like puzzle map that I did. I did that once. Like it ended up being like 4 videos worth, and I recorded them all at once. But yeah, I don't know. I still don't think I'm gonna switch back to Minecraft though.
Yeah. I mean, once you do Minecraft, and the thing is, once you get an audience from Minecraft, if you do anything else, like, they'll start to leave. Like, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't lost many subscribers from that. Actually, there was somebody who, like, commented a lot on some of my Minecraft videos, who subscribed back when I did Minecraft, who continued to comment on some of my videos even after I switched. So not everybody, but,
Yeah, that is true. You always have people who subscribe to you for your content and people who subscribe to you for you. And it's usually very easy to distinguish between the two of them. Yeah. Yeah,
exactly. And was something else I was gonna say, but I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I actually might do do Minecraft though for live streams though. That's what I was thinking. Is like,
because you like, what other game are you gonna live stream? Really, honestly.
Right. Well, that's the thing is like, because like I don't want to just live stream my face cam, because that's boring. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah.
If I'm gonna do live stream, I want to be doing something. But like live stream, I always think is more of just like a conversation kind of thing, where like people ask questions and stuff, and then like so the Minecraft would just be kind of like the background thing.
Definitely, yeah.
And then like I could be talking about movies, I could be talking about other things, just answering questions. Well, I feel like I wouldn't get much questions though, because I probably wouldn't get much people watching.
Yeah,
but
you could always like take callers. That's what I used to do when I didn't have that many subscribers. I'd like say, hey, this is my Skype. You can friend me on Skype and we can like call during a live stream.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, because
then you have a conversation with someone. Like then the subscriber turns into a friend, and they're not really gonna like unsubscribe from you then, because they like talk to you.
Yeah.
And then you'll get the guy who goes, "Oh my goodness, I talked to a YouTuber." I'm like,
talk to a YouTuber, even if he's not a famous YouTuber.
I only have 400 subs, man. I mean, I guess that's kind of good, but
400's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've talked to people who have 18,000. I mean, Spike Viper has 18,000 subs. Mines has 5,000 subs.
I talked to somebody who had quite a bit. I talked to them messaged them on Skype because he was doing, I can't remember his name. There was one channel who was doing a animation thing, and he wanted to get voice actors, and I was like, hey, I'll ask and see. And I did a voice acting for one line, and that's it.
One line. Hey, one line's better than none lines. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, hey, that'll get me a spot as one of the links in the description, at least.
Hey, yeah.
As a channel link, Yeah. It'll give me some credit.
I might be doing voice acting for my friends are making this like animated series on YouTube. They call it Voiders or something. It's like sci-fi fantasy. And they like I'm not involved in like the making of it or anything, but like they're my friends, so I might do voice acting for it. And I have that I have that deep voice, if you know what I mean, so I can kind of do that. I guess maybe my voice is deep, but I've been told that. Do you think it is?
Yeah. Fairly, yeah.
It's not that deep.
I feel like you could do a good villain voice though. Maybe.
Yeah. Lord Pasta almost sounds like a villain.
That's true.
Yeah.
And like your intro to your videos has that laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
And I'm always kind of edgy a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I am not edgy at all.
Everyone that meets me either says, "Hey, Lord Pasta." Well, they don't call me Lord Pasta. They call me by my real name, which is Anthony. Everyone knows that on my channel, so I can say that. They say, "Hey, Anthony, you either sound really smart about a certain subject, or you sound totally creepy, or you sound really edgy." Those are the three things that they describe me as.
Yes. That I would say that. Yeah, I would say that that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, so I'm just so I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about, much at all.
Have you seen what's his name? The meme something? Behind the meme. Oh yeah, Behind the Meme. Have you seen that?
Oh, is that the one where he like explains like the history of a meme and stuff?
Yeah, like the one that's like
I've seen like one of those. I saw the one where he did on the B movie meme. Yeah. I saw that video.
Apparently, like no one who's an actual meme user likes him at all. Like the whole like meme community hates him. Like he's like.
But why?
Well, because like he just reads off of knowyourmeme like .com.
Yeah.
He just reads off of that, and he has like really poor information.
That's okay. That's kind of.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Yes.
Have you?
I kind of hate him now too.
Have you ever watched YouTube Poops?
No.
Well, there's this one YouTube poop YouTuber named Emperor Lemon who actually does like these really interesting like commentary videos. Like when he's not doing YouTube poops, which are like completely crazy mixes of like Shrek and stuff. When he's not doing that, he has like really chill commentaries. I know it's like two different things, but
really
he
weird.
did one where he was like basically destroyed behind the meme. Like it was a rant video and it was like really well put together. You should check him out. Like he's really good. Emperor Lemon. I don't know if that interests you at all.
Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. I I don't even know. Whatever. But trying to think if there's any other big announcements or anything. So, but yeah, I've been working on hopefully improving my channel more, and hopefully to the point where I can grow to the point where I can make a living off of YouTube. That would actually be awesome, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because then I'd be able to quit my real job, which would be great. But no, that's not the only reason I'm doing YouTube, though, you know. But it would still be awesome.
You know, there's this guy I know who has over 1,000 subscribers, and he doesn't even have enough views to make money off of it. So, I mean, I really don't. I don't look at YouTube as like a way for me to make money, honestly, because I don't make money off of YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I like made it my job, like it would become so overwhelming. Like I'd feel like I need to like upload more and more and more, that like I wouldn't even enjoy it. It would become as stressful as just like a regular job.
I mean, yeah, I do see that, but at the same time, like I feel like.
But then again,
it wouldn't have to be. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't let it, you know, it wouldn't have to be. Because, I mean, the one thing I always try to tell myself when I'm doing YouTube is, you know, make sure you're doing something, make sure you're doing videos that you actually enjoy making and enjoy doing. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not having fun with it, if you're not enjoying it, don't do it, kind of.
Yeah.
That's kind of...
And that's the way it is when you're like a smaller YouTuber.
Yeah.
I made a lot of...
and I feel like...
Yeah, I made a lot of like really dumb like videos back when I had like 90 subs and like 60 subs. But like I never do that now because I just get like flooded with dislikes and people saying, "Oh, this is cringe. This is retarded." Like they'll all be calling me retarded. I get those comments all the time. That's just how it is with 2B2T though.
Yeah. I mean, I do have to say though, like, making a living off of YouTube, I would definitely prefer that over the, you know, real job that I have. So that's kind of where I'm...
Honestly, I'd agree
like,
with that. Like, yeah. But the only thing that I would think is, like, I'm not going to be worrying about a job. I'm going to be worrying about YouTube. So I'll still be worried about it. But, you know, it's an easier job and it's a funner job, honestly.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't
you know,
mind.
it's something you enjoy doing, and plus you don't have, like, you make your own schedule for the job, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
true.
Like, you get a real job, you have to be there at a certain time. You know?
Major plus right there. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, sometimes people will be like, hey, do you want to go and, you know, like, some of my friends will be like, hey, you want to go hang out? Oh, I can't because I have to work.
Yeah.
But, you know,
if you're a YouTuber,
YouTube's my job, you're like, oh, well, I'll just, you know, make a YouTube video later and I can go do this, you know.
YouTube is the only job where you can bring your friends to work with you. Like, you can have them, like...
Exactly.
In a
you can
video.
hang out with your friends while working,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
That is a good way to look at it. Yeah, but I mean, like, the thing I think is, like, as long as you're having fun with it, you know, that's all that I like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, if you are planning on making a living off of YouTube, what I would suggest is don't only make money from AdSense.
Yeah, have backup plans too.
Have Patreon is one thing. because a lot of people hate on people who have Patreon because they're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
trying to get,
I don't get that. Like,
you,
it's just
you only care about the money. It's like, no, like it's not like you're forcing people to donate money.
yeah, it's like
you're just
a person donates.
Hey, it's
to
an
you.
option.
Like,
It's an option that's there, and a lot of times, a lot of them even have like rewards and stuff for if you donate so much or whatever. Which is like, well, yeah, okay. If somebody wants that, then they can donate. Yeah, and then if you have like super chat for live streams, but you can't do that unless you have 1,000 subscribers, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, and then you can do. I'm trying to think. You can. If once you get to a certain size, you can start selling merchandise and stuff, which is cool. Which is something that would just be cool too. Having like a Nim TV T-shirt would be awesome.
Yeah.
Just saying. Or a Lord Pasta T-shirt, that would be awesome.
Lord Pasta.
Like, seriously.
I could have my catchphrase. Oh, the possibilities.
Oh, the possibilities. I would get one. I would have one that would say like, I am a Nimian or something like that, because like my subscribers the Nimians.
Yeah. The Nimians.
Great.
I don't have like my
yeah.
subscribers don't have like a name, like the Pastafarians. I don't know.
The noodles.
The noodles. I mean, back when I first got popular, we used to call ourselves the People's Republic of Pasta.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know. So I don't know if there is much more to talk about, unless there's anything else you wanted to talk about for this.
Not really. I mean, we could kind of talk about my newest 2B2T theory was called political incorrectness. Did you see that one?
I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I saw the war one.
Oh yeah, the
on
one about the war.
And yeah, and I saw the one that was the economy one.
Oh yeah.
So
The economy one was the one where I went full like economy mode on it. I was like,
yeah, I was like, wow, this is like, I was just thinking like, this is almost like too much explanation for a Minecraft server.
that's just the way I do it. Like,
There are two types of economy. What is in a player's inventory and what is not, or so, I don't even remember what you said.
When I wanna get something done, I get it done. When I don't want to get something done, I don't get it done.
Hey,
yeah.
At least you're actually doing a scripted video. I've never done a scripted video ever.
To be honest, I thought I'd never do scripted videos. Like all my response videos that I made to people are like off the cuff. So when I started doing scripted videos, because I know when I talk like regularly, I say things that make no sense sometimes. Like I'll say statements, I'll try to make logical statements, but like there'll be wrong terms and all that stuff. But when I write stuff down,
say it wrong.
When I write stuff down, it's like 1,000 times better. Like everyone says, Anthony, your writing is like superb. You should write a book or something like that. So when I write down the script, it turns out like that in depth, like really complex stuff. Yeah. I thought you told me you tried to write a book once.
I did.
You want to tell me more about that?
Sure, a little bit. So this is like a story idea that I came up with when I was like 13 years old.
Oh dang.
I started writing the book when I was probably 13 or 14. I wrote an entire rough draft of it, which was not very good. And then I completely changed like the overall kind of focus of the story, of what the story was going to be. And so like I wanted to focus more on the characters and whatnot, character kind of stuff. So I started to rewrite it. I wrote a couple chapters, never finished because I was going to do a complete rewrite of it. But then I decided I wanted to write it as a screenplay, and I started that, and again never finished it. I'll probably finish it someday.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Someday. I used to
like right now. right now I decided I wanted to focus more on YouTube right now, so I'll probably focus on that stuff more in the future. I don't know.
Before I did YouTube, I used to do all that kind of stuff. Like, I had this, like, when I was like 8, 9, and 10, I like had this big like binder, and like this huge binder would like have like I'd like glue pieces of paper to it and stuff, and it was all about like this. I created this planet in my head, and like this planet was like I created like this solar system that the planet was part of. And then I'd start like making all like these different like continents on it and all these different creatures that lived on it. And the book was like really thick. And then one day I just forgot about it. I'm like, nah, no one wants to be friends with the kid who carries around this huge book full of like fictional creatures.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty awesome. Like, I don't know.
Like I probably still have it somewhere.
Yeah. See, my creativity has always been more towards creating characters rather than like, you know, environments and stuff. Like, but, you know.
Yeah. I mean, characters are really important, and I've never been too good at like making characters. What I usually do is I create the situation first. Like, I'm like, this is what the story is gonna be. This is the environment, and then I like make the character to like fit into that. And I usually
what? That's usually, I feel like, how a good way to start a story is you start with a concept and then build up from there.
But I always base the main character off of myself somehow. Like they always end up like being like my vision of what I would be if I was like super cool.
Like what you want to be. Yeah. That's I feel like what a lot of like writers and stuff do is they'll like make the character like what they want to be.
Yeah.
Or like
like the last idea I had was of this guy who was supposed to be, he was like some chemist, and like he was like the ruler of like this like budding like colony that was fighting like this huge like global supremacist group that was like trying to take over the world, and he was like some genius and stuff, and it was totally like obviously the idea of like who I wanted to be. Like, oh yeah, I want to be that cool guy who saves the world.
Yeah. Yeah. See, my story is like, I still want to use this story idea, but it's like there's like 4 main characters. There's not one main character. Okay. 3 of them are brothers, and then one is a friend of one of the brothers. Basically, what it is kind of like the plot itself is not very, it's kind of more like a fairly cliche plot, I guess, ish. It has to do with like they gain superpowers and stuff and whatever, but like the idea behind it was to focus on the characters, I guess, which was the idea. And like they're all like teenagers, so it was kind of to focus on, I guess, common struggles that teenagers have, I guess, but then also relate that to the situations that they end up in, I guess. It's an interesting idea.
Yeah, seems cool to me.
I don't know, cause like, and then they have like they end up getting superpowers, which causes a lot of things to change, and like, cause like the idea was that each character has their own individual flaws and stuff like that, but then they're flaws that they kind of just go on with and don't really focus on or don't really try to fix or anything like that. But then like within the situation that they end up in, it like forces them to have to like deal with that and have to like, you know, work through the flaws that they have and stuff like that. That's kind of the idea that I had for it, the basic focus of it, which was,
yeah, I get the idea.
Which I thought was, and like I was gonna go with kind of problems, like the flaws that, like a lot of problems that, common problems that like teenagers have, I guess. Because so that way it'd be more relatable.
Yeah.
Which was like the focus of the story is supposed to be like the teenager kind of focus.
Yeah,
So
I get the gist.
that was kind of so that I'll probably work on it sometime and finish it. So that's the problem is like I'll come up with a good idea, but then I'm like, oh, now I have to write it, and then I have to sit down and write every detail of it. Well, that's gonna take forever.
Yeah, like I definitely can relate to that because like the few times I've tried to like actually like write down like my ideas, I get like 1 or 2 chapters in, and then I sit there and I'm like, who's gonna read this, and then I just stop.
Exactly. Yeah, and then I decided to do it as a screenplay because I like, I want to get into filmmaking and stuff. So I was like, probably be a good idea for me to write a screenplay if I want to get into filmmaking. Good way to start. But I'll probably continue at some point. Like I just don't have time to just sit down and do a lot of writing now. So, because like I'm trying to focus on YouTube. I also have a job. And then I'm going to be starting college soon, so it's like just don't have time to focus on that.
Well, you're a little bit older than me, so yeah. I'm a sophomore, so
yeah,
it's like 2 more years.
Yeah, it's 2 more years. Yeah, well, I just graduated, so just last week had my graduation party. So I'll be starting college in the fall. Not really looking forward to it because I know I'm going to be like really stressed out during college. So.
Well, is there anything else you want to like bring up?
I don't think so. Oh yes. Now I'm still wondering what happened to the other people who were part of this podcast. I don't even know.
I'm clueless too.
I haven't heard from them. Oh, I did talk to Yoshi the other day. I don't know. He's weird. Like he'll disappear for a while, and then like I'll message him on Skype, and then like he'll just like suddenly message me on Skype, and then like we'll end up getting in a Skype call, talking for a bit, playing a game or something, and then he'll just like disappear for a long time again. It's really weird.
I guess.
And then
I guess I'm kind of like that, but like. Yeah. Not really. Like on Skype, when it comes to Skype, I get like, because early on in my YouTube career, I'd let people contact me on Skype, which was kind of a bad idea because later, when I start gaining like 100 more subscribers than that, everyone wants to like talk to me constantly, and I'm in like a bunch of different group chats and stuff like that. I should really like organize that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
and then you feel like if you don't talk to them, you feel like they're not gonna like you anymore, and you're like, oh snap, come on, like there's like this one guy that I'm friends with, Coco Dog, and he's always like, pasta Skype me, please, and I'm like, okay, man.
I Snapchat him.
Really?
I got his Snapchat the other day.
Oh, I think I told him about you. I might have, because like
maybe.
he'll just like want to call me just to talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Shocks, I've tried to contact her to see what she's doing. I haven't heard from her because the thing is, apparently her Skype account was like hacked or whatever, so I tried to contact her by messaging her on Twitter. She hasn't responded, so I don't know what happened to her. I don't think she's uploaded in forever either. Blazin, he still uploads.
Yeah, I've seen his uploads.
I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is with him. I feel like he would want to join the podcast more, but
maybe he just doesn't have much time. Yeah, exactly. And I've
he's in school now and everything.
You see, I told Spike Viper if he wanted to join this podcast because like on his channel, like he always like wants to like talk about like stuff that happens in the YouTube like community, but like he doesn't because he's afraid it's gonna like take his audience away. So I'm like, dude, he should totally like join our podcast.
Right. Come to the podcast because you can talk about it on the podcast and you don't have to worry about I mean, maybe
Yeah.
if people come from his channel to the podcast, but
Yeah, it's like a separate channel though, so they can't really.
yeah, exactly.
But his response to me when I told him about that was, "Well, you can join me in the Vooper News," and he made this like Vooper News thing, like where it's like Spike Viper's like news outlet, and he like reports on like things in the YouTube community and stuff like that. But I was never part of it, nor was it anything that I could have been a part of. Honestly, like it was just him reporting news, so, and it didn't get that many views. And then one of the things that he did, which I thought was pretty interesting, is he watches the same people that I do. Like, I'm into this like the skeptic community. I don't know if you know like about all that stuff, but I'm into like the people who like debunk ideas and stuff like that. So is he, and we watch the same people. So on one of the people who I was watching his live stream, Spike Viper started arguing with him. And since Spike Viper has more subs than this guy like started like arguing back and forth. So like obviously Spike Viper has stuff that he wants to say about it. So
yeah. Hey, I mean, if he ever does want to join the podcast, he can.
And
I guess
I've been trying to get more people to join this, but nobody.
We could probably get maybe some people from that other server, that one Minecraft server.
You mean
a couple people?
You mean 2B?
The one that
or like the people who I play with on.
The one that I joined.
Oh, Blazes.
Like yesterday.
Blazes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, although Blaze doesn't really do like just talking. He doesn't do that. He like but I think he might be interested in it. I don't know. I haven't really asked him about it.
Yeah, we could see. I don't know. We could ask him. Yeah. We could find out. I don't know. But anyways, I think this is looks like we're recording for an hour and 1 minute, almost an hour and 2 minutes.
We don't want to be doing this for too long. That just be boring.
Yeah, it eventually gets to the point where it's just us, talking about random stuff.
It hasn't been anything else, but it loses track after a while. It's
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyways, if you want, you can subscribe to my channel or Lord Pasta's channel. There should be a link in the description, as long as we remember to put it in there, to our channels and everything. And also, if there's anything you want us to talk about in a future NimCast, if we actually get around to doing another one, hopefully we can do these more often. It would be nice to do them more often, but depends on people's schedules and stuff.
Yeah, true.
But yes.
One last thing I wanted to ask you about, Nim. Have you ever thought about, like, because there's these programs that they have, like, it's called Share Your Screen, like watchtogether.com or something. I haven't looked in it too much. But what we might be able to do eventually on the stream is, like, have it so that we can, like, both watch a video at the same time. And, like, because I've found some pretty interesting videos that I'd like to show you, and we could.
That could definitely be interesting.
I found this one where this guy says that real men don't play video games, and he like says men shouldn't be playing video games and stuff like that. It's really funny.
Okay, yeah, we could look into doing that.
Yeah.
That would be fun. But anyways, leave comments of things you want us to talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
In the future. And we'll leave links to our channels in the description. Should be anyways. But yeah, let us know what you think of the face cam idea, because we haven't done that in a podcast before, and my face cam is really lagging now. Okay, whatever. But anyways, that should be all. So thanks for watching.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Peace out.